Hello, everybody. My name is Toby Satsu, and welcome to my physical media haul for the months of June and July. It's been a little bit. A lot of that is just due to the fact I haven't bought in too much. Saving up money for a trip I'll be taking in October, which will be relevant to the channel and will be brought up at some point. But point is, I need a lot of money to save up for that, and because I want to spend a lot there, I've been kind of pulling back on some of the physical media stuff here. This is obviously June and July, G-Fest, some other things. I've shown off a couple of these pieces, so we'll actually just blast through that right now. And I do apologize if you hear some rustling. My cat is in the room, so she may be bouncing around as we're doing this. To start, I got Warfare on 4K. Really solid transfer of this film. I actually did a video on it, which I recommend you watch. I actually show off the packaging a bit more in that video. I'll kind of just give you a quick look of everything here, just so you can kind of get a vibe without having to switch the video. But this is a fantastic 4K. I've already watched it twice now, and it beat my expectations. It's just like being in a theater. Obviously, I don't have a massive setup, but for a release to compare to the experience I had in a theater, at least in some way, that's a very high recommendation. Sounds amazing, looks amazing. That's Warfare on 4K. I also went to G-Fest, so I got a few things there. First thing is a VHS copy of Gamera 2, and I'll actually pull this up. There we go. Gamera 2 Advent of Legion. This is, I've talked about it slightly on the channel, but this is probably one of my favorite, if not my favorite, kaiju film, and one of my favorite films of all time. And seeing it on VHS was super cool. I actually looked up the item after I bought it at G-Fest, and there isn't a ton of, information on this out there. And it seems like the ones that I saw were actually pretty expensive, so I'm glad I picked this up for the price. Art looks great. It's going to be a fantastic display piece on the shelf, so very happy with that pickup. Technically, I bought this in June, but the main reason I'm showing it is that I had Ben Furia sign the Expressions in Animation Ultraman 30th Anniversary VHS. This features episodes 1 to 4. I'm not going to watch it, I'm going to be honest. This is more just a display piece to have. It was really cool meeting him, and I did actually make a G-Fest video, which again, you should check out. I go over not only meeting him, but also the panel he held, some of the stories he told. Really down-to-earth guy. Super cool. If you get a chance to meet him, I highly recommend it. Again, that is in the G-Fest video. Check that out. Happy to have it. It was also my birthday, so I was lucky enough to get a present from my sister, and she got me Evangelion 3.0 plus 1.11 Fairy Upon a Time. She's kind of like, funny enough, my Evangelion hookup. A lot of times she likes to go to Barnes & Noble's quite a bit, so we'll see like various Evangelion things. Sometimes they've had like records and art books and things like that. And it seems like for Christmas or for my birthday, she's always hooking me up with Evangelion stuff. So she's kind of like my plug for the franchise, which obviously I love because I love Evangelion. And this is a gorgeous steelbook. The simplicity of it, I think, fits amazingly with the themes of the movie and just the way it ties up at the end. I already have the film on a collector's edition, but honestly, I've got a feeling I'll use this case more to actually open and watch the movie, just because that collector's case is super white, I just think it's a dust magnet, so I don't like actually moving it around much. But really cool pickup, really happy to have it. Again, that is the 4K steelbook for Evangelion 3.0 plus 1.11. The last few things here are Ultraman, so, you know, we've kind of done this song and dance before. To start, I got Superior 8 Ultra Brothers. Super cheap with the slipcover. I got this for, I think, $8 with shipping off eBay. So super cheap. The slipcover is in fine enough condition. There's some like scratches and stuff, but you know, unless you're digging for it, you're not going to see anything. Still sealed in the package. I didn't feel the need to take it out yet. I want to watch through a good chunk of these shows before I actually check out the Blu-ray, so that'll probably be sealed until then. But for a deal like that, I've been wanting to have this for a while. I think it's going to be good to have and kind of a motivator to check out more of this series. So happy to have this in the collection for such a cheap price. And with the slipcover, because with Amazon and stuff, dude, they suck ass sometimes. Which is why I was shocked when I got Ultraman Geed here with actually a fairly decent slip. Again, kind of the basic just scratching I think you're going to come to see with, slip covers at this point through Mill Creek. But I've actually watched through this show before, and geez Louise, and I actually really enjoy Geed. This and Zet, out of recent memory, are some of my favorite pieces of Ultraman content. And I'm pretty sure, for the most part, you can take that, honestly, here. For the most part, a lot of Ultraman fans agree with that sentiment. So, and then just a nice little booklet you get with this here. But I'm excited to check this out again down the road. Same thing with Zet that I recently got. I think it was a month ago that came in. So, pretty cool. Continuing the hauling of Ultraman shows without watching them. That's the story of my life at this point. The final piece I got, I've been also aiming to get, highly regarded show in the franchise, that being Ultraman Tiga. So this is the complete series plus specials, but from my understanding, it's missing a movie, I believe it is. Because I think it's, what is it? Tiga and Dinah? Or Gaia? Whatever. There's a movie that isn't included here. So, I'm not too bothered by it. I mean, I haven't even seen the show yet, so this is kind of just, again, investing for the future when I have the time. I actually just recently finished up my my SRS Cinemas movies that I had bought a few months back, which I also did a haul on if you want to watch that. But, I'm trying to get through a good backlog of stuff, which is also why I'm kind of happy that I'm going to be taking a pause on buying a bunch of physical media for the time being. This lets me get through the older content that I still need to watch and, experience. So I think for a last big haul, it's pretty good. I have a few things coming in this August. A few things have already come in. This is being recorded at the beginning of August, so I'm not going to show them in this video. But I have a haul from Vinegar Syndrome and then SRS Cinemas. Might have some other kind of stray things come in, but that's not confirmed. But yeah, that's it for the main, haul of the past 2 months. We'll get these on the shelves and end it from there. Thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like. If you have any questions on the releases I showed in the video, be sure to leave a comment. And if you really enjoyed, be sure to subscribe. All the support is greatly appreciated. Thank you all so much for watching. This has been Toby Satsu, and I hope that you have a great day.